Hey, welcome back to some of Valkyria Chronicles. I finished cleaning my house. Since I came back. Yeah, it's a dusty place. I've bothered taken the effort to clean my house properly and all. So yeah, the kitchen isn't too bad, thankfully, because the window was closed properly. It's just that
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad?
kind of, yeah.
Oh, and there have been some new recruits. You should take a look at the master list.
While I'm waiting for my clothes to wash, I decided, hey, let's play a bit more Valkyria Chronicles, but let's not do a story stage. Let's just go through these things. So yeah, Hermes Kissinger still have to use him to find out what his potential is. Apparently, these potentials are discovered in the middle of battle. So you gotta use the unit in order to understand their potentials, which means I really should be using these units. Somewhat. Rowena Linton, Ika Thompson, Kevin Abbott. Oh. Hi, what's this? Metalhead, claustrophobic. 12 iron clears the head, increase in attack when you're near the tank, I guess. And you don't like tight spaces. Okay. That's rough. Impater, okay, yeah. Mika Hawkins, let's see what you've got. Pessimist, okay. You don't like it when things go south. Okay. Lin, oh yeah, another Dachshund, right? Dachshund Bond, there. Having brethren close by to protect stirs enhanced defensive capabilities. I kind of want to bring, a lot of Dachshunds with me in the squad. just so we, oh, right, we have to empty the roster first. Okay, yeah, I like him. I think it's nice that he has the thing. He's worried about dirt, and that is a decrease in accuracy. Yeah, sure. But this increases defense, which is nice. This increases defense, which is nice. And this also increases, defense in a different way. It increases evasion, which leads to defense, which is also nice. So yeah, I like Wavy. I like Wavy a lot. Meadow Bread, I like that. I like defense, yes. But hyperventilating when you're like that, not so hot. Hiding from view causes them to quickly get antsy. Hiding from view? Causing a drop in defensive abilities. What? What does hiding from view mean? Is it when you hide yourself, when you duck down into the grass or something? I'm not sure, but there's two negative parts here, so I'm guessing you can go.
Okay, great. Later. Call me if you need me.
Alright, take care. Bye, have a great time. Right. Increases accuracy, increases evasion when you're next to a scout. Bad back. That's rough. That's very rough because we want crouching, right? Crouching is good. Crouching increases defense, so it's basically like you don't have a crouch advantage at all. Okay, having Welking around is a drag. Too bad and too good. I guess I'll.
Yeah, later. Oh, and if you hurt Alicia, I'll kill you.
This man straight up professing murder. No, thank you. Oh no. Nancy Dufour, I have to use her more. To find out what those are. Corin, we haven't used the last one there, so we don't really know what these are. But, in exchange, in exchange, since we've taken out two scouts, I guess we can put two in. Trooper Killer could be useful actually as a scout. Yeah.
Hey Welkster, I'm Melville Young. I'll do my best, man.
Yeah, welcome to the team, Melville. Welcome to the team. Right, we've unlocked Monthly. We've also unlocked Noche. Ramona or Aika. AD Cherry Audrey. Vice Yoko Dallas. Yoko, right? Yoko's the what's that called? The Lancer lady. Yeah, sure. We'll bring you along. What do you got anyway? What do you got? Heavy allergy. Cheerful. So attack power. All right. When you're close to Vice, Yoko, or Dallas, you get an attack boost. So you want to use them together. Vice. I don't think I've seen a Vice yet. Have I? Wait. I gotta check. Hey, right. Pollen allergy, don't bring her onto those fights. Got it. What you got here? Meat freak, decrease in accuracy. Distraction that lowers accuracy. Oh, so I don't want to bring you with friends. Eddie, Cherry, Audrey, all three of the names seems, foreign to me.
My name's Ramona Litton. Good to be on board, Welkin.
Yeah, nice to have you. Nice to have you with us. So, right. Oh, I like him, but I kind of want to unlock more scouts as well, But it's okay. Just don't use Wavy. Okay. Yeah, as long as we don't use Wavy, we have a chance to explore 1, 2, 3, 4 scouts potentials, which is pretty good. Alex has one that's not unlocked. Bobby Cat, you have 2 good and 2 bad, I think. Raises accuracy, raises defense, evasion down. Doesn't affect these 2 at least. But bad bag defense. I hate. Man, bad bag, man. Bad bag is rough. Bad bag is very rough. I'm gonna have to put you back.
You got my mark, kid. You ever need a relic like me again, just give me a call.
Yeah, we'll let you know. Just don't hurt yourself now. Alright. I really want to put her back. I'm not like prejudiced against her or anything, but child soldiers, man. Child soldiers. I can't. I just can't. You gotta go.
Thanks for everything, Mr. Welkin. You can call me anytime.
No problem, Aisha. Just stay in reserve, please. Stay in reserve. No, not reserve. Just stay in the recruit segment. Alright, so we took out 2 shock troopers. Let's look at 2 shock troopers. Metalhead, claustrophobic, interesting. We've done him already. Metalhead, claustrophobic, and one last one. Likes Carl and Cesare. Hey, we use Carl, sure.
Hello, I'm Kevin. Kevin Abbott. Pleased to meet you.
Hey, no problem. Alright, let's see. Hanye Slinger likes nature and no, not really likes nature, more like hates urban and general accuracy boost, which is really good, I think. This sounds really good. He likes Largo, Jane, and Oscar. I think we have Largo. Jane and Oscar don't sound too familiar to me, or maybe it's just me not playing for a while, but yeah, I might bring Hanyes with me. Mika Hawkins. Right, this guy. He also has a thing that has to be unlocked. He likes Dorothy. Who's Dorothy? Which one of you is Dorothy? Oh, here. He likes Dorothy. Okay. Mika likes Dorothy. Metalhead, Frail Body. Where is he? Metalhead and Pessimist. So this one's pessimistic, and this one's frail. Just generally frail. Interesting. Having less than half full hit AP makes them exhausted, being a decreased defense. That's not good though. You want defense on shock troopers, right? Metalhead is nice. Frail Body is not so good, honestly. Assuming the tank moves forward a fair distance, and you have to catch up to the tank, like what Selena's did in the previous mission. Yeah, you struggle to get there, so it's rough. I can't justify bringing her as a result. It's rough. I might leave these 2 alone for the moment. Vice, Child of Nature, Born Leader. 2 positives, I think. Oh no, 1 negative, 1 positive. Okay. Increased defense, lower defense. So you hate urban regions and you like alright, you what's it called? You like being near people. Okay, what about you? Lynn, similar here.
Hello, my name is Lynn. I look forward to working with you, sir.
I didn't intend to press that actually, but this is fine. It says here, what's that called? Darkson Bond. I wanted to bring her in because of Darkson Bond. Yeah. Having Brethren close by to protect stirs enhance defensive abilities, which is nice. Child of Nature, she dislikes those kinds of things. Trooper Killer, she's good at killing shock troopers. That's good. I don't know what the last one is, but she likes Zaka and Carl. I think they're both Dachshunds, right? Are they both Dachshunds? Zaka was... Where was Zaka? Who's Zaka? Hang on. But I know you're Carl. You like Kevin and Lynn. Okay. You like Zaka and Carl. You like Kevin and Lynn. Okay. Yeah, Carl and Lynn like each other. That's nice to know. I don't see Zaka. But that's okay, that's okay. We'll take our time, we'll take our time. Still don't know what your final potential is, that's rough. Camp defense, we still need to find now your last potential. Still need to find your last potential. I'm not using these lancers too much, which is a shame. The bloody shame, honestly. Metal hit and hit lit deer. Let me think. This is one positive, one negative, and one negative. When faced with enemy counterattack, sometimes prevents them from invading. That's rough. That's rough. I want to keep Carl, but at the same time, he has glaring weaknesses to him. Oh yeah, you. Oh god, right. Decreases accuracy, decreases defense, decreases evasion. That's 3 negatives and 1 positive. Being hurt makes you defensive, which is a very interesting talent. So you're deceptively tanky. Deceptively tanky. Just be careful of this. Yeah, just be careful of your AP. Don't move him too much. But you're an engineer. You're an engineer, so you don't have to move too much. Because when Carl ran up to the tank the other episode, he didn't really eat that much AP. The tank can't really move that far, and if your role is mainly to, assist the tank, then you won't really find a situation where you have to run very long distances. Carl, on the other hand, was put on this solo mission before, in the previous one where we were fighting the tank in chapter 5, I think, inside of the woodlands, right? That's when he was alone, and he needed his AP count to really matter there. But that's a different story altogether, I feel. That's a different story altogether. Let me think. Oma Pieron. I don't know if I want to play her. Let me think. You don't like pollen, you get defense, that's nice. You get evasion. These two are already very good. Let's see, rear guard. Being the very last to take action gives them a strong sense of responsibility that boosts their attack power. Hey, that's good actually. Oh yeah, this proc before. This proc during the boss fight. Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, yeah, I'll keep her. For you, I mean, if I have to choose between 1 upside and 2 downsides, or 1 upside and 3 downsides, I think I'll pick Carl over you. Honestly, I'll be bloody honest here. But I also don't want to play with all the strong units. But at the same time, I also want to explore every other... Oh, okay, right, okay, fine.
You've taught me a great deal, sir. Please, let me know if I can ever be of help.
No problem, Carl, don't worry. I got you, fam. I'm just trying to unlock the other engineers' potentials. Don't hate you in particular.
A premature parting. Yet another place I don't belong.
Hey, don't say it like that, Homer. I'll bring you back eventually. Years down the line. Oh shit, I forgot to bring him back. Desert Brat. Oh, I could have brought you. HP reaches single digit, dive headlong into despair, causing lowered firing accuracy. Interesting. Standing on loose sand sharpens awareness. So you're good for the desert map. And from what I can tell, we are going to be on the desert map. So this is for the best, I think. One moment.
Me.
Right, sorry about that. I heard a familiar noise. I thought it was my dryer being done, but it wasn't. Oh well. Herbert Nielsen is me. I mean, I'll try. Yeah, he's not very bright, is he? This man's not very bright. Okay, let's see. Dallas Ramsey. Let's see. Desert allergy. You hate the desert. That's very bad. The mixed map is a desert. Right. Don't like being man. Likes being near women, and 1 unknown. 2 bad traits and unknown. Let me think. Metal hit, you have attack power when you're near the tank. Fatalist, which is interesting. Because I don't think I've ever found myself in a situation where my engineers had single digit HP, right? I don't feel like there was a case where that happened. Zodiac Man. Urbanite. Hikikomori. Oh my god, okay. Right. They drop the defense when they are all the way in camp, which is, in a sense, quite okay, but she's better for urban operations, not for what we are going to enter right now. not for what we're gonna enter right now. In that case, I think I'll bring Ramsey Clermont. Because one, you'll be near the tank, you're kind of substituting Carl's role in, supporting the tank by being near it constantly. And Fatalist won't really happen since you'll be at the back of the tank. So you can do support attacks, and at the same time, you won't have the thing. What's that called? You won't really be exposing yourself to a lot of enemy. Well, you technically be exposing yourself to enemy fire, but the tank will be there as your barricade, so you don't have to fear it too much. So yeah, you can kind of peep around the back, take pot shots, run back, and guard the radiator. So I think with this justification in mind, bringing Ramsey Clermont might be Clement.
Hey.
God damn it! Why is it Clement? I thought it's Clermont. Whatever. Screw it. Death. Oh, what's this? Oh, Desert Brat, Dachshund Hater. Come on, man, don't be like this. Oh, okay. Improves evasion. Oh, nice. Boost in attack when you shoot snipers. Aha. Oh, I might bring you. Especially for the improved evasion in the desert, since we'll be entering a desert map, right? Is there anyone I want to bring out? Catherine, Amoris, My Way. Oh, they unlock their potentials. Look at that. Nice. I guess I can, temporarily.
I feel good about the time we had, sir. If called again, I'd gladly fight for the team.
Yeah, no problem. If needs be, I'll bring her back. But yeah, for now, I want to unlock his final.
My name is Cesare Regard, and I'll handle things my own way, thank you.
Uh-huh. It's funny because Marina also wants to handle things her own way. We don't have a lot of camaraderie between our snipers, is there? Which is a real shame. She's the only one who has camaraderie with snipers. It makes no sense. Okay, this one's a pretty good buff, honestly. This one, however, this one's rough. Because, how do I say this? The other snipers don't seem to like having company around. And snipers don't really come out together in pairs. So yeah, this feels like a non-buff. It's a buff, yes, but it feels like the use cases are so little that it's hard to justify using it. In any case, well, right.
Come back anytime you need to change your lineup, Lieutenant.
You got it, Cap. You got it, Captain. All right, like we promised, we're gonna do some reading after we do some stuff here. Have I done the equipment yet? Hey, yo, what's good? What's popping? What's the dough? Wait, is that not wait? Nope, nothing. Nope. 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 Alright, that's everything. Alright, yeah. I feel like I've done this
Come back again soon,
the last time I'm here. I can't even remember that. Whatever. Well, we got some EXP.
Welcome to your worst nightmare, maggots.
We got some
Bring
EXP.
all you want.
So
I've got all day.
I don't mind leveling some classes. As to which classes I want to level. Oh, that's rough. I guess snipers for sure. And shock troopers. We've got 5,600 left, so do I want to do lancers or engineers? I feel like engineers aren't really in the spot where they get exposed to a lot of danger, so they can afford not getting a level, I guess. But giving lancers levels would mean they can aim better, right? Delicious.
Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Oh, come on, don't say it like that. You're mean, and I didn't unlock
Come
anything.
back anytime you're ready to sweat.
If you say so. Alright, next up is the Castlefront Cemetery. Castlefront Station, sorry.
Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man.
I haven't covered the cemetery yet. And I don't remember which ones I've read and which ones I haven't. Have I read this one yet? Government issued a second wave of drafts expected since the Empire's formal declaration of war last month. The draft was slightly made inevitable. Draft for target males aged 30 to 45 selected based on qualifications and their impact upon Gallia's normal function. militia is also accepting volunteers from those not included in the second draft. Man, very worried about the economic strain that further losses to the commerce and industry sector may impose. Aha, I think I read that. Okay, so Central Garden Command reported on the 15th that the militia had encountered and routed a contingent of Imperials stationed in Barrios, the culmination of a clandestine investigation to report the Imperial activity in the area. The Badlands topography is poorly suited to combat maneuvers, and the region holds little to no strategic value, making the Empire's goal there unclear. One theory suggests that the desert region is home to an as-yet unmined lode. Huh, really? And the Imperial forces were stationed there for the purpose of Ragnite speculation. Interesting. I don't think that's the reason, though. Is it? Not sure. Because when you think about the cutscene, like at the end of chapter 7, was it? No, it's chapter 6. They were discussing about like stuff regarding the Valkyria, right? The Valkyrian legends, the myths. There's this lance or spear thing in the heart of Langbreeze. Yeah. Anyway, during a press session on the 10th, Gallian Prime Minister Borg called for talks with Federation Ambassador Townshend, whatever. Townshend. There. It's your problem now. Slated to visit Gallia at the end of the month. Sorry, let me repeat that. Right. During a press session on the 10th, Gallian Prime Minister Borg called for talks with Federation Ambassador Townshend, slated to visit Gallia at the end of the month. In light of the increasingly complex conflict between the Federation and Empire, however, many suspect the Federation views this as a chance to acquire Gallia for its resources. This announcement has been met with vehement opposition from members of the Parliament with strong ties to the former Imperial cartels. Ambassador Townshend responded to the invite in a public address, stating that he firmly believes that joining hands to thwart the Empire's hubristic ambitions is essential to assuring peace for Europa. Aha. And what promise is said that they will do the same themselves?
So,
I don't know.
come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
Fine. You're gonna bug me until I pay you anyway. You bloody bugger.
Thanks a million.
You do that.
Come
You
back
do
and
that.
see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Right. In this case, just go back to the book mode, save whatever we've done here, and okay. Save whatever we've done here before we visit the war cemetery. And just so we don't get bored, just so I don't bore you to death, I'll probably do a jump cut to the point where I find the cemetery. So yeah, I'll be right. Yeah, to the point where I find the order. So yeah, I'll be right back.
Failing me with age.
Okay, right, I'm back. I just did like 25 resets, looked it up online, and apparently, this is just apparently, but apparently you only get 3 orders to unlock from chapters 4 through 8. So I've already unlocked all 3 of them for this segment of the timeline. The next segment is in chapters 9 through 13, where I can unlock another 3. So what I've done is basically waste a lot of my time doing the resets. That is unfortunate, but you know, this is an old game, so
I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
yeah, no problem. Thank you for inflating my playtime by like 15 minutes, I guess. Oh my god, I hate it so much. Okay, hey, right. Right, in any case, until we reach number 4A, I guess we do some story chapters. Alright, let's go. Wait, no, yeah. Alright, let's go. Aha.
Whoa. I don't know what I expected, but it really wasn't this.
Uh-huh.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
Aha. Yes, it is.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
It lights itself. Ooh, so much Ragnite used. So fancy.
It's uncanny.
Uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here.
Something written on the wall here.
It's in Old Northern script.
Old Northern?
Old Northern?
Old Northern.
It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Aha. Why did they phase out?
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Before you answer that, how did it phase out? You gotta tell me, man. You gotta tell me. I mean, like, language fractures. Yes, we know language. We know all languages eventually fracture. Like, you know, what's that called? Chinese in Chinese basically in China is fragmented into many different languages, but the dominant one gets to call itself the language, and all the other languages are basically downgraded into dialects, which is a real shame, honestly. When you think about it, like Hokkien, Cantonese, and like Teochew, there's a whole bunch of like different languages to cover there. But at the core of it all, because Mandarin is the primary language spoken by the political elites, they get to define what they get to define what Chinese is. It's kind of the same for English when you think about it, right? Because in some parts of Britain, they don't recognize the same grammar that the Queen herself recognizes. It's just that the Queen, well, God bless the Queen and her magnanimity, but yeah, the Queen herself recognizes a very specific form of English as the language and delegates the rest, like Welsh or Scottish and so on, or Celtic and the like. They are effectively downgraded into a dialect, which is a real shame. It's power dynamics and all, but yeah, I want to know more about that. I don't really want to know about if you can read it or not, though. But story. And I don't expect Alicia, the baker lady, to have a deeper appreciation of like the history and culture of these matters. But yeah, don't worry, humor her.
Yeah, we just covered it this last year.
Hey.
Let's take
a look.
It's more or less a recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it.
A recounting?
The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent.
Are you sure about that? Is it the Darksons who unlocked them?
100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beasts therewith.
Aha. That doesn't sound like what Darksons do, though. When you think about it, Darksons are like incredibly good at machinery, like Isara is with the tank, or like not just Isara, but yeah. Aha. I'm not sure how much I can trust this.
It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
Aha.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyrie suddenly came into the picture.
I don't know, if you're coming into the picture in the middle of it, it frames yourself like the hero, but that rarely ever is the case. It just feels like another dominant power trying to break apart the already established empire into fragments that they can control and effectively sequester to the point that they can control history, which is what you see in Valkyria Chronicles 3. But yes, it's kind of messed up, and I like how the framing here is subverted in the future series.
Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame.
Aha.
That became the War of the Valkyrie.
Aha, War of the Valkyrie. When you say it that way, it sounds like both sides, like both the Darksons and these Valkyrie, had access to Valkyria technology. So,
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
I wish it were a fairy tale, man. Lives were lost that day, lady. People died. Just like in your war. Oh, how can you just distance that?
Ruins like these dot the Europan map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent.
Uh-huh.
The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyria did exist.
Aha, the majority, so more than 50%. Could be 52%, could be way more than 50, which is like 70 something percent, could even be 90 something percent, but a majority.
Wow, this is so educational.
Is it though? Is it? Educational isn't just about learning things from an encyclopedia. Education is about discourse. There's parts you agree with and parts you disagree with. Come on, well kid. You're an animal sociologist, you should know this shit.
The Valkyria won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa.
Aha. And that's rough, honestly. That's really rough. The Darksons, I swear.
There are some who worship the Valkyria as the saviors of Europa even today.
Aha.
Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted.
Hey, that's not fair. Sins of the father. Sins of the father should remain with the father.
With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners.
That's real rough, man. That's real rough. Ah. This links so much with like actual real life. With like what's that called? What happened in the West, I think. Well, in the Western world, with their idea of slavery, and then some guy thought, oh, I'll have a special looking slave that's like dark in complexion. The other slave owners be like, oh man, that's like a status symbol. I want a slave with a different complexion. Very, very soon, everyone has a slave with a different complexion. There's a segregation between these. It passes down from generation to generation. Those slave owners, who are effectively the successors of previous slave owners, don't realize that it's just a fad, and then start imposing gender, or no, not gender, ethnic supremacy on others, and that's awful. That's awful. History is disgusting. People are disgusting. No, history is not disgusting. It's the people recorded in history that are pretty much all disgusting. Anyone in history has some skeletons in the closet, and let's not pretend that they don't. Ugh.
Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
Which is rough, honestly. Which is really rough. They deserve to have a land to call their own. Well, technically, the land was called their own, and then the Valkyria kind of suppressed it from there. But anyway.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, he was. That he was.
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
Uh-huh. You do that. You do that. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Right, I did research on the Dread Nautilus. Right, I forgot. This thing here, this shape here. Yeah, I tried looking it up, but yeah, Dread Nautilus is fictional. The only result I got from searching Dread Nautilus was like, what, Terraria? How do you summon Dread Nautilus? Reddit in Terraria. The subreddit of Terraria talking about Dread Nautilus and stuff like that. It's a fictional creature. It's a fictional creature. It's not an actual animal, which is a shame, honestly. Which is a real shame. Well, there goes a bit of history. I could have explored it, but no, I guess not. Oh, that's new. Look at the text to the left of the current point of the golden colored pointer. To the left of it, it says something like mysterious race Valkyria, which abandoned Europe or something, with let ill fires freeze. I can't tell. Generation to generation, and it was hell or something. It was hell. Anyone something conscription system, to mobilize the majority. Get the emergency in the tribunal of two something. I can't tell. Two great powers. Something. Europe was surrounded again. By the way, it is the outbreak of the something was going is finally swallow. And I can't tell. That's a very long word. Okay, that's a very long word. But yeah, the text changed. The text changed. Oh my god, I can't believe the text changed. Did it change here as well? Let's see what this one says. Start of theory of the empire something something something. I can't really tell. I can't really tell. Oh. Nope, can't tell what these are. They're kind of blur. You can somewhat read them, but
Largo's passion.
yeah, you can somewhat read them. You can somewhat read like the sort of text here. But I'm still tight. I'm still sick of like that stupid how I wonder what you are, twinkle twinkle little star crap. Oh my god. I know it's supposed to be like somewhat garbled and like messed up English sort of to, you know, give a sort of flavor with like the book that we are flipping through and stuff like that, but it's rough. It's rough. Like the words here, some of them repeat, yes, but some of them don't. You know? Like the one between these two, like twinkle twinkle little star, how I wonder for the header. And then the header on the right says, how I wonder what you are. It's hilarious. It makes no bloody sense. But yeah, it says here the majority of the something against. I can't tell. I can't tell. The something of two Gestapo. I can't tell. Yeah, there's a lot of flavor in this game. It's just the text between these panels are intentionally blurry, so you can make out some semblance of words, but they're not supposed to mean anything, which is really awkward. Which is really awkward. Anyway, let's read this. Let's view this. All right, let's go. Let's go.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand.
Well, I see rock, not just sand. You gotta look harder.
Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here.
Oh, if only they were just sunning themselves, eh? ... Dots.
What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
Oh, come on, that's rude. Don't tell that to Bridget.
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, exactly. You're foul. You're gross, man. You're bloody gross. She's just annoyed. At what?
Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think?
Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big. Makes you wonder how the destruction here actually happened. Like, you can see that this wall was broken with an almost clean hole, but the wall right to the left of that doesn't have any wounds or holes. So it makes you think like maybe it's some kind of weaponry that penetrates, but there's a definite fall-off range for the penetration. And the fall-off is so immediate that it happens right between the space of those two walls in the current shot. So it really makes you wonder what kind of weaponry really exists here. But yeah.
Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
Oh, come on, that's rude. That's rude. You take that back. You take that back, Rosie. You little jerk. You wonder why I don't use you more. What do you mean by that exactly?
What do you think I mean?
What do you think I mean? The ethnocentric Dachshund hater. You're gross.
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Barius.
Yeah, none exists to support that theory. Even though it mentions there on that wall itself, you know, the Dachshund started X, started Y, yeah. But that's written by the Valkyria, not by the Dachshunds. You gotta hear their side of the story.
Look around. How much more proof do you need?
How much more proof do you need? Can you really say it's done by the Dachshunds, or is it done by the Valkyria trying to oppress the Dachshunds in this land? Makes you wonder.
It's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
It is. It is unfair.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
That your whole what?
Alright, time out, you two.
Oh, Thank you, Largo, the voice of reason.
You stay out of this, Largo.
But ugly. Oh no.
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped.
Yeah, true. Very true. You need to took out like a few kids, a few snipers. You two kid. I read that word kid and it just registered in my brain. I was gonna say we only took out a few snipers, but
You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
she won't go off if you don't talk back. Aha. That's what they all say.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
No, it's not.
Stubborn as mules.
Yeah. Hate scratch. Hate the scratches. Okay, yeah, let's continue with this episode. We still got some time. You know, it's been like I don't know. It's been like 30 something minutes, 38, 39, I'm not sure.
Faldio, what is that?
I had to cut the clip, so I don't really know how much time I spent recording. That's bad though. It's bad.
It's called the Valkyrian Spiral.
The Valkyrian Spiral. Aha.
Okay, so what is it?
The Spiral. Stop it. Stop it.
I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame?
Uh-huh.
The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power.
Ah, yes, because the spiral is the shape of evolution.
I didn't know that.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry.
Uh-huh.
I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here.
For your sake, I hope you're right.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. Uh-oh. What? Did you activate that? Wait, what? Did you activate that? With what? What do you activate it with? Your baker? Your bread? Did you activate it with your buns? With your gloves? Your bandana? How do you activate that? What? What in the? Exactly, what in the?
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
Barely even. So you did touch it. It's just barely even. It's like you rub your presence against the door. You didn't touch it directly, but you rub your presence against the door. So it's like a sort of automatic door that senses your credentials. What credentials though? What credentials? I can't tell.
Looks like it keeps going.
Oh, 只是给的呢呀。
An underground chamber in the Barius ruins. This is a huge discovery.
This is big.
Should we go in?
Wanna go?
Do you have to ask?
Do you have the time for this? Do you have the time for this? What about the imps?
Alright, let's take a look.
What about the Imperials though? What about the Imperials? Look at them! Look at them! The Imperials! First contact. Uh-oh. I don't like that. First contact. A history unfolds. The Dark Sun Calamity inside the spiral. First contact. I don't like the sound of this. Oh god.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What is this place?
What is this place? Are they there?
Seems like it goes on forever.
No, they're not there yet. Okay. Walk. Are you sure it's safe to do so?
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing. There are engravings everywhere. What do they say, Faldio?
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Oh, even older than Old Northern. Okay. The spiral. The spiral.
Welkin, we're not alone.
Allegory for dick.
Who's there?
Excuse me, if you'll excuse me. There's nobody there. Until there is.
Well,
Who's that?
how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Uh-oh. This sanctum.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander.
What's he doing here?
Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will!
Oh no! Oh no! What is this?
What?
What?
Lower your weapon. Your
Look, you're
lives are
still.
worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood.
Oh my
We
god!
are determined to have this confrontation.
Red
Why
eyes.
don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Uh-oh.
Welkin.
Uh-oh.
So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloden. You quite impressed Jaeger. He was singing your praises, boy.
Aha.
Silvaria, come.
Selvaria. Oh god. She was glowing.
Now's our chance
Saiyan
to take out
style.
the commander.
She's
Don't.
right, Baldio.
Don't do
Let's
it.
go.
No, don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it. You're not prepared. You are not ready. You are not ready for this fight. Oh my god. You're not ready for this fight. Oh boy. In the something of 2 goal posts. In the something of 2 goal posts. I can't tell. What's that say? Click to close the blood something it from. Refill it from. I can't tell. Oh, these words are really, really rotten away, aren't they? Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not sure how long I can continue with the recording, but since the game so kindly offered me, I guess I'll start with Largo's Passion. Just like a few chapters of this before we move on to the actual fight. Yeah, boy, let's go. Largo's Passion. Show me your passion.
I'm starving. Why do they call us here at lunchtime?
I do not know.
Ugh, you always get snippy the minute your stomach rumbles, Largo.
Always, huh? Okay.
Sorry, guys, have you been waiting long? I'll get right to the briefing.
The briefing.
You may already be aware of the recent hike in food prices.
Oh, that's no good. That's no fun for anyone involved.
I do remember one worker at the mess hall mentioning that produce prices were rising.
Aha.
Apparently the Empire has taken hold of the trade route farmers use to ship their stock.
Oh, that's rough.
What did you say?
Vegetable crisis grips Gallia. Not a very exciting headline.
But a very important headline. Oh god, I'm
You
vegetarian.
believe in the power of vegetables?
What? I was just... What's your problem?
What's your problem, lady? We're both vegetarian.
Vegetables are like bombs packed tight with all kinds of important nutrients.
Preach it, brother.
Kids gotta eat them to grow up right. And the body's practically made of vegetables.
Preach.
Which are like bombs?
Yes, it gives you the explosive energy you need.
In any case, Squad 7's next mission is to clear that trade route of Imperials.
All right, time to put the fear of veggies into these imps.
You tell him.
The fear of veggies? Is he serious?
I'm serious. You go, Largo, you go. Okay, let's do this. Oh wait, this is a fight mission? Oh god, I better say. Oh god, okay. We'll be doing this. Hang on. New save slot, please. Okay, right. We'll be doing this mission next time on more Valkyria Chronicles. Love each other, hug you, save the world, hate you, GI. Remember, the power of vegetables will unleash the explosive energy inside of you. This is why all the best runners, all the best long-distance marathon runners are all vegetarians. Think about it. Impalas, antelopes, deer. Look at how far they can run compared to the explosive bursts of like the fucking predators. It's not the predators, it's not the meat eaters that can go the long distance. No, they can sprint quickly, but then they get tired quickly. Meanwhile, the vegetable eaters, the giraffes, man, they run super fast, and their necks are long and they crush ya. They crush ya good, they don't they. Okay, right, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, take care. But yeah, love each other, hug you, safe, hug, K2GI. And remember, vegetables are bombs.